Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Brandon Lawrence. Wanted to talk a little bit about the potential for severe storms on Saturday and talk about the timing of the storms as well. First of all, Friday will be a quiet day. We will warm up into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. It is Saturday when we will have the unsettled weather. In the morning, temperatures will be in the 50s. We will have some scattered showers. By the afternoon, there will be that better chance for thunderstorms, and then again into the evening as well. That's when our temperatures will be in the 60s. So I do want to walk you through it hour by hour to show you exactly what to expect. And keep in mind, we are still a couple of days away, so this timeline could change a little bit. We could get more information about the storms as we get closer to Saturday. We'll start you off with 7 o'clock Saturday morning. That's when some showers will develop, especially across north central Iowa. These may extend into the metro. I don't expect those to be severe. There could be a rumble of thunder there, though, because there will be enough energy in the atmosphere. Then we get a second wave heading into the afternoon. This one looks like it will be a bit more widespread. Good chance that you'll see rain here. There could be some thunder, there could be some lightning, but this is what we call elevated storms, which means the risk for severe weather there, although it's not zero, is still fairly low. That is the wild card, so to speak, though, because that will help determine how strong the storms later in the evening can become. Essentially, if we get too much rain early in the day and in the afternoon, sometimes that can choke off or cut off the severe weather threat. If we don't see as much rain and the sun breaks through the clouds, energizes the atmosphere, that gives that potential for stronger storms by the evening. So we have to kind of watch both scenarios to really see how it'll play out. By 5 o'clock, that's when the line of storms will develop west of I-35. It's approaching the western side of our area, and it's going to move across the state. It'll be a thin line of storms, so probably won't last very long in your area. By 7 o'clock, it's approaching central Iowa, likely arriving in the metro sometime between 5 and 7 p.m., maybe a little bit later than that. It depends on the speed of it. And then by 8, 9 o'clock, it'll be pushing east of the metro and eventually heading into eastern Iowa. And then we are storm-free in central Iowa. Of course, on the backside of this, we will have colder air rushing in, and there will still be a little bit of moisture left, which means some of that moisture late Saturday night into Sunday will change over to some snow showers. So there's a lot happening here. I do want to talk about the risk for severe weather Saturday. We are at a level 2 as of now, as of this video on Thursday, highlighted here in yellow. What that means is that we have a risk for damaging wind gusts. That'll be the primary threat. We see that along the line of storms. However, an isolated tornado is possible, again, sort of contingent on that morning and early afternoon round of rain and showers and storms. If we get too much rain, it sort of stabilizes the atmosphere, lowers that risk for severe weather a little bit. If it's a little more hit and miss and we get that sun breaking through, that'll energize our atmosphere, give us a little bit more concern for those evening storms. Now, this could produce a fairly healthy amount of rain across parts of our state, up to a ½ inch. A couple of local spots may get close to 1 inch of rain, which would be excellent. And here is one final thing I'll show you about the severe weather, the different ingredients that go into it. We have a lot of wind shear with this storm, which is typically what we need in order to get damaging wind gusts or spin up tornadoes. We have a decent amount of vertical lift in the atmosphere, and we have a decent amount of moisture. The instability is what is lacking here, essentially the energy to produce storms. When all of these are not in that high category, the risk for severe weather is sometimes a little more in question. If that instability grows because we get the sunshine again, that's how that theme plays out, then that risk for severe weather will increase. Bottom line is, Saturday, I want you to be weather aware. This is the first time we've had to deal with this spring. I'm not guaranteeing that it'll be severe in your area. I don't want to alarm anybody. I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain it and go through it so that everybody understood what we're looking at when it comes to Saturday. Here's a quick look at the next 5 days. Of course, today will be chilly after the sleet and snow showers we had this morning. Saturday is the day to watch for storms. Sunday will be dry and cooler. And then there is also a threat of snow on Monday. That's something I don't know a lot about yet, but I promise I'll keep my eyes on it as we get closer to the start of next week.